Hey guys, what's up? It's Frank here from Altcoin Buzz, and today we have a very interesting cryptocurrency to look at, which of course is Gala, currently in 93rd place. Gala is experiencing a contraction which it has not seen for many months. In fact, it's been over a year since we've seen this type of contraction, this type of consolidation, and it is going to spell the future for Gala the coming weeks. What happens in the coming days is going to dictate what will happen over the coming weeks. So now is a very important time to be looking at this. If you stick around until the end of the video, I will tell you what that is. We will also look at this other analysis by a fellow trader here on TradingView, because I happen to agree with what they are saying. And if this is true, then as mentioned, we are going to see some explosive moves over the coming weeks. Now, for those of you who don't know, Altcoin Buzz is first and foremost a crypto investment research company, and we have been providing you numerous 100x returns since 2017. So if you want to get in on that action, join our Altcoin Buzz Access group, where we document up-to-date research covering undervalued altcoin gems, NFT minting opportunities, and our portfolio strategies. So if you want to take part in the action, click the link up above or down in the pinned comment section down below. Also, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you don't miss any future updates. And finally, please note that none of this is financial advice. Now, Gala is holding on just about to its position in the first page of CoinGecko, currently in 93rd place. Now, before we go to the daily time frame to see what this contraction of the blue bands mean, let's have a look at the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is, of course, bleak when it comes to Gala. From the all-time high, we have seen a 94% retracement. So very brutal retracement, and certainly we are very much in a downtrend on the weekly chart. And the trend is your friend, but of course, only until the end. And the end is likely near for Gala, if you ask me. We have seen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 weeks of red. You know, similar to when people are getting greedy and the price is going up and up and up. It's probably not a good time to buy. Now is probably not a good time to sell. And conversely, it might even be an interesting time to buy. Of course, this is not financial advice, but if we go to the daily time frame here and we get our trusted Bollinger Bands, we can see that these blue lines are incredibly tight right now. In fact, we haven't seen the blue lines of the Bollinger Bands this tight ever since November 2021. And of course, when they were very tight here, when we did break out of these Bollinger Bands, and a breakout constitutes a candle close above the contracting lines, then we saw an absolute monumental explosion in price. From there, if you had have bought on the breakout, you would have seen a 576% return on your investment, potentially, if you had have sold at the very top. But anyway, the point is that we are now waiting for a candle close either above this blue line or below this lower blue line. And if we close below, then of course we will likely see a swift move down to the next support level at the $0.05 level. But if we break above it, then of course we do have this initial resistance marked by the volume profile, this yellow and blue bar here on the right. So we might see some initial resistance. But the good news is for the bulls is that if we break it, we will likely see a move out of here. We will likely see much more further upwards price action, because we have a liquidity gap all the way between 0.125 and $0.193. So what that means is that we could likely see a very explosive move thereafter, up to 55% potentially. And here, one of my fellow traders, Roaner Crypto, is agreeing with that. A valid breakout may provoke a 55% surge, whereas if we break the key support, we could see a 29 to 38% drop. So with that being said, let's have a look at the resistances and supports. The support, the most major one, is the 0.0699. We saw this support multiple times in the past, last year in November and October. And of course, we found support here. We did have a candle close below it, but this was a fake out. The wick took us right back up. So really, we want to hold this as support because breaking this will not be good news for the bulls. And if we do break it, the next notable support is the $0.05 level. Now, when it comes to resistance, the initial resistance is the previous daily high at the $0.09 level. The next would be the psychological resistance of the $0.1 level. And then finally, the $0.12 level, which would mark the top of this high volume profile, this peak volume profile range. And if we break that, then it's all systems go for the bulls. And as mentioned, we could likely see about a 55% move up thereafter. So now is a very important time to be looking at the charts, to be waiting for this potential breakout. And of course, we also have this bear flag, which has formed this triangular pattern, which technically is usually a bearish pattern. But of course, we can also break to the upside. And as mentioned, if we do, there's likely going to be less friction. There's going to be a lot of upside potential. All right, guys, that's been it from me for today. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to check out some of my other cryptocurrency technical analysis videos. I break things down in a simple and easy way for you to understand here on Altcoin Buzz. And with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.